In tomorrow's midterms, some candidates, the Republican candidates, are already saying they won't commit to the election results. President Biden, in a speech last week, called this move unprecedented and unlawful. Give us your assessment of a situation which seemingly emulating former President Trump, Republicans are saying, I may not accept this outcome. What are we seeing here?
It's. I think it's a sad state of affairs and a bit of an indictment of Republican candidates right now, where it's become fashionable to be vague or ambiguous and not be able to commit to the will of the people. When there is no evidence whatsoever that the government has been able to find, they're not aware of any right now threats or other risks to the process of administering elections that would upend an otherwise free and fair election. So again, that the fact that it is a mainstream, almost platform issue for a number of Republican candidates, I think it's a real crisis. And one of the issues that frustrates me a great deal is that we see some both sidism, right? We see this equivocating between what Stacey Abrams has done in the past, what Hillary Clinton has done in the past. But let's be very, very clear that those individuals did not incite an insurrection, an attack on the Capitol of the United States in an effort to upend and interrupt the electoral counting process. We did not see a behind-the-scenes conspiracy to lodge false and fake electoral college, from the individual states, from the various states. And so, one thing is, claiming that election was stolen and actually doing something behind it. And I think that's a key lesson learned, and certainly should be taken to heart by everyone involved in the political process right now, is you do not mess around with the overall, the trust behind the electoral process and the confidence behind it. It is not a game. You do not claim that an election was stolen. And if you do, you better follow through, and you better bring up some stats, and you better have some litigation behind it that means something rather than what we've seen in the past. So I think that in an era where previously it required two good faith actors in an election, where really what you're doing in the election is proving to the loser that they lost. When you lose the second good faith actor and they're acting then in bad faith, I think that's where this trust in the American political process starts unwinding.